Hey, there she is. Go talk to her.
It's not that simple, man.
Just come on.
It's just not that simple.
Just go talk to her.
Look, it's complicated. See, there's a girl in my science class. She makes my heart stop whenever she walks past. Believe me, she's the reason that lip gloss was made. Together we can be the Beyonce and Jay-Z of 5th grade. But it's just one small problem. And time after time, my mind keeps reminding me of this.
She doesn't even know you exist.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to take it slow. Now, my mind is always giving me hints and suggestions of things that I should do in order to make her mine.
You can buy her flowers and candy. Your girls love candy.
Okay, I say. Now, one day I'm in science class, I'm daydreaming about you know who. When out of the blue, she steps up and asks if she can borrow a pen. You would have thought she asked me out for a date because I couldn't move. I was frozen in place. My mind said,
sure.
Then nervously, I knocked my pencil box to the floor and I picked it up and I gave her my favorite pen,
my SpongeBob pen.
She said, ooh, I love SpongeBob. My mind said,
say me too.
But I didn't. I just let her walk away. And at the end of the day, my mind said,
go talk to her. Well, at least go get your pen back, stupid.
I said, see, that's my new strategy. As long as she has that pen, she'll always have a part of me. My mind said,
you're an idiot. You got to change your methods. At this rate, she'll never get the message.
And from that point on, besides eating and sleeping, me and my mind spent most of our time trying to figure out ways to make her mine. My mind said, look, it's as easy as
1, 2, 3.
You know what? You're right. I'll just step up and ask her to go out with me. Now, every day, my mind says,
today's the day.
But day after day, I keep putting it off. And I have to keep reminding my mind, look here, buddy, I'm still the boss. My mind sets up what he calls the perfect moment, the golden opportunity. And everything went smooth until the moment of execution. I panicked, and my mind started screaming,
just do it.
I'm like, will you please just shut up, stupid? She turns around and says, I know you ain't talking to me. Oh no, I was talking to myself, I said. Oh great, now she thinks I'm a cuckoo who talks to the voices in his head. Thanks a lot, thanks for nothing, I said. My mind says,
get ready, champ, here she comes again.
I open my mouth, but no words come out. My mind says,
come on, you can do it.
But I have butterflies inside and my legs have turned to fluid. My mind says,
you blew it.
You know what, I'm tired of fighting this war. So now I'm in love with someone else because I realized that my mind didn't want the girl for me. He wanted her for himself. Mr. Al, why do you write those poems?
I write those poems to tell stories, to make people happy. Remember when we wrote that poem for your mom and how happy she was?
I remember, but Mr. Al, why do you write poems?
I write to help people see things differently. I write to tell stories. I write so people can think.
No, Mr. Al, what makes you write poems?
I write for those little kids, for the ones who never had a chance to just
lie in the grass and look up at the clouds.
For the ones that hide on the inside when teachers ask for volunteers to read out loud. I write for the ones that never even looked up at the clouds without expecting to feel rain. I write for little girls that must double dutch in their blood stains and don't know their father's names. I write to show the youth that there's far more important things for them to think and talk about besides the fake beef between Drake and Meek and when little Jordans is coming out. I write to give a voice to the everyday beautiful things like birds flying south and leaves changing colors to get overlooked. I write for all the fiends out there that swallow, they never get hooked. I write for all the nephews out there that know the pain of seeing their favorite uncle go from being one of the coolest people on earth to just a junkie always begging for change. I write for relatives that can't relate to one another, for little girls who were looking for love and found themselves teen mothers. I write for the circle of poverty that never ends in the PJs, for grown men that prey on young girls these days. I write for the beautiful artists, the talented poets, singers, and scholars whose talent warrants of athletes' dollars. I write because a man with a ball in his hand has never been a threat. That's why LeBron and Steph can cash $1 million checks. I write for jail cells to get filled before the prisons are even built. I write for those who see prisons as businesses and wardens as CEOs. Those things, let's build these prisons, fill these prisons, so many people they can hold. I write for parents that don't have good parenting skills, like the ones that buy outfits rather than paying bills. I write because God's thoughts enter my mind in the form of rhyme, and my mind's rhyme to the confines of some grimy urban places. Some of never what's been seen by their faces. And when I address the fact that so many black teens never seen their father's faces, they label me racist. So I write to share my love affair words with the children because God is on my tongue and the world is in need of healing. I write because the children didn't understand the death behind the deaths of Big and Pac. I write because there's no more room at all for rest in peace, man-mans and mookies on my block. I write because every month it seems like another person is being killed by the cops, so I write. I write for all the mothers that had their children killed by guns. I write for all the I love yous the fathers never said to their sons, so I write.
Dad, they pulled us over for nothing. We weren't even doing anything, Dad.
I don't care if you weren't doing anything, but when an officer approaches you, I just want you to stand still. Put your hands up. Don't talk back. Don't resist. Just do whatever he says.
But we weren't doing anything.
I don't care if you weren't doing anything. I don't care if it's not fair. It's about you surviving. Don't think that just because you're a kid that you can't get shot. Remember, Tamir Rice was only 12 years old playing with a toy gun in the park. And we've seen that it's nothing routine about a traffic stop. A busted tail likely lead to something tragic like my only son being shot.
But Dad,
so when an officer approaches you, I just want you to stand still, put your hands up, do whatever he says. And no matter what, don't ever reach for your waistline or try to pull your pants up or get out your cell phone. Because around here, it's a war going on. I know it's not fair, but around here, it's a war.
It's just not fair, Dad. Around here, it just don't seem fair. That even your dreams get nightmares. In this place where faith and reality collide, there's a war going on outside. There's a war going on outside. You know, the brutality of war never changes. Even as loved ones become strangers and once protected places become dangerous. Chasing death on a quest to become famous. The front page ghetto allure, using death to settle the score. What's wrong with our children? Everybody's wondering. But no one says nothing about the reduction in school funding and how there's no available jobs and how it only leads to an increase in crime. Yeah, it's simple math, but it just won't add up. Because he got hit with a 9 6 times. And she's 16, has been pregnant 2 times. And he just turned 17 and got hit with some grown man time. First degree carrying 20 to 25. And there's no change in this ghetto pain. It's like a repeated sports report, just meaningless numbers and names. I highlight tonight, but going tomorrow, leaving only unforgettable pain and sorrow. So somebody run, tell a reverend, tell a congregation they need to stay inside. Because there's a war going on outside. There's a war going on outside.
I'm going to be a doctor.
Girl, don't you know that dreams are illegal?
And a basketball player. And I'm going to be a pilot.
Girl, you're not going to be a
I'm going
doctor.
to fly my plane to the games.
You're not going to be a lawyer.
I'm going to do it.
Don't you know that dreams are illegal?
I heard that dreams are illegal.
Dreams are illegal.
I heard that dreams are illegal, but I am dreaming. I had a dream I was in America.
In America.
And I was actually in the land of the free and the home of the brave. My boss came into my office and said, "Hi, Bob, how's it going? Why don't you take off early and here's that raise." And as I pulled my Suburban up to my suburban home, I got the mail out the box, so I was approved for another home equity loan.
Great.
The Girl Scouts were there ringing the bell with cookies to sell.
Ding dong.
Of course, I brought a box. Hillary quieted down. Marmaduke began to bark. And then later on, me and the wife and the kids took a bike ride to the park.
Keep up, dear.
When we got back, we had apple pie with ice cream on top. And then we buckled up and headed on down to the red box to get some DVDs to watch. When we returned, the kids put on their PJs and relaxed in the den for some family time watching videos. Generally, strangers turned to say to me, "What are you doing here? Don't you know that dreams are illegal? What are you doing here? Don't you know that dreams are illegal?"
Pow, pow, pow.
Those
Gunshots ring in the heat of the night, followed by screams, violently disrupting my dreams. You see, in my neighborhood, I don't need to read the paper or watch the news to know that something bad happened around here tonight. But once the ambulance leave and the police sirens stop and the crowd disperses, that silence soaks into my soul, sobering my senses, and it's often over intoxicating society. And I try to relax. I try to relax, but the devil just won't let go. He keeps pointing to the signs that are posted all around me and every dreams are illegal. You see, my neighborhood is the bottom of the barrel where drugs get mixed. Here there are no brothers and sisters, just confused brothers and sisters. Here people drown in the backwash of the latest political scandal. Here the devil is in sweet control as dreams are stolen. And you know there is no honor amongst thieves, so dreams are stolen with ease. A high school graduate, barely 17, gives up her college dreams for a pair of tight jeans and a chance to be the next inner city queen. In the inner city, checks and basketballs bounce with regularity. Life and death in a mix with no disparity. Some children live for nothing and some children die for nothing. Every day, blue skies are gray. All they know is that they want to make
I'm
dough.
gonna get paid.
The devil has them chasing
A
a colorless
colorless
rainbow.
rainbow.
And at the end, there is no pot of gold, just a pot of steam, which he exchanges for their dreams. You see, bona fide slaves are made in the devil's dream trade. Without dreams, you're equivalent to being non-existent. You see, our children need to be told they can achieve, and that God bless those who hold on to their dreams. We got to take down the signs so the kids won't know that the devil is trying to make dreams, not drugs, but he's trying to make dreams illegal, but dreams are not illegal.
Thank you.